everybody, we are going to talk about the air squat. One of the most foundational movement patterns that we do as a human is we should be able to squat, to sit on the toilet, sit on the couch, get up from both of those. But we want to talk about maybe a progression if it's needed. Now, the hip crease below parallel squat, where we're going the full range of motion, tracking the knees out over the toes, standing all the way up at the top. This range of motion is important because it gives us really good function at our ankles, hips, and it's just, this is our natural position that we want to strive to get towards. Now, whether or not we have an ankle mobility, a hip mobility issue, we can always work on progressing and building up more stability in that point of resistance by starting at some point. Now, I've got a box here. This is just going to give me a little bit of an elevation. Now, if I find myself squatting to a point and I collapse or fold, like I said, it could be the ankle, it could be the hip, but one thing that we can do is just try to work on developing a little bit more neurological consistency in those shapes. So what I'm going to do is maintain my chest upright. So as I sit back, I want to maintain that upright chest, no deviations, and from here, stand all the way up. Now, as we get more consistent with that, whether we're using a goblet squat or some kind of a light weight, maybe it's a med ball, squat to a box, and then jump and throw, we want to emphasize that sit back to take some of that pressure off the interior part of our legs. So sit back to the box, drive off the box. If we feel really comfortable, we can always remove some weight. Once we get ourselves a little lower, as soon as we find ourselves getting below that hip crease while still staying upright tall, we don't need the box anymore and we can graduate to good old-fashioned air squat. Have fun.